Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Dabs.
I'm Katie.
And we're so excited that you're here for a week of geeking out. We got a lot to cover tonight.
It's really funny that you say we have a lot to cover tonight. I feel like our intro has become so much tighter to the point where we're almost running over each other.
That's talent.
Yeah. But it's just,
That's good.
I mean, we do this every week. So, but we do it without running over each other.
How many years have you been doing this now?
7.
It's pretty good.
I am your longest running Geeks
Because I'm only 12.
Yeah, I've been doing it for over half of the life of Geeks
That means
Corner.
I've been doing it more times with you than without.
Well, yeah, because I'm your longest running co-host.
Yeah. I just think that's cool. Very cool.
You all better think so too.
All right.
Because I ain't going anywhere.
What should people do, Katie?
You should go to geekscorner.live and tell me all about how I'm your favorite Geeks Corner co-host that has ever existed. If you have another favorite one, keep it to yourself. I don't want to know. And comment on the show. Say lots of things. It's very fun. Also, Kermit and Piggy are holding hands. I think it's precious.
Because Thanksgiving is next week. I don't know. I just added that.
Oh
in.
my God, Thanksgiving's next week.
It's a week from Thursday.
Ugh, that's...
Do you know what Thursday is, though?
I almost went Red Cup Day. Life Day.
Life Day.
Life Day.
Which we have our mug from last year, which, if memory serves, Angela grabbed for me because we thought for sure they were going to sell out. They didn't.
I have the tumbler version.
Mm-hmm. You should have brought it.
Well, it's currently packed up in a lot of boxes. Because we redid the carpet in every room, well, every bedroom in the house.
Which is why we have a new carpet here, right? No, kind of, but...
Kind of. Yes, yes, but no.
Yes, yes, no, yes.
So I had to pack up everything that was like close to the carpet. So I have a shelf that had... So I have my shelves that have been there mugs, and You Are Here mugs, because I miss You Are Here mugs.
Because you're here, yeah.
I miss You Are Here mugs. That was
They were
like
good.
the Elite Starbucks Cup series for me.
This is the Elite Starbucks Cup series, though. It's a...
Life Day?
Yeah, it's a galactic holiday.
It's a Jolly Holly galactic
I can't get a Christmas mug, but I can get a Life Day mug.
But it was on a...
I can't get I'm trying to think of weird St. Patrick's Day mug, but I can get a Life
Why
Day
have
mug.
we not made a St. Patrick's Day mug, Starbucks?
How about Daps makes a St. Patrick's Day mug? I bet Drew would do
Can
that
we
for
ask
us.
St. Patrick's
Drew,
Day Daps logo?
I'm betting you're not watching, but if you are, we need to have a St. Patrick's Day. Also, we're going to say this early just because I'm excited about this, is after 24 days of Thanksgiving, which is going on right now for another week and 2 days, something like that, we have another initiative we are kicking off, and Drew and I have been working on it. I'm super excited about what he's come up with. And so if you're in our Patreon, you're going to get to see what's coming first. So find our Patreon, and you can join and see what we have going on first and talk about it if you like it. Hopefully you do, but I'm super excited about it. I think 24 days of Thanksgiving is awesome, and this is going to the whole next level. And I might have been testing it out with a few people this week as I've bumped into them in the parks, and so far the reaction has been really cool. So and there's your really cryptic tease.
I will say about the Patreon, I'm even in the Patreon, and I'm on Daps Magic Stuff.
Clocky is in our Patreon too.
I pay $1 a month.
But you can pay more.
You can pay more. I'm just saying that you can get access
There's
to
an entry level,
You can
yes.
get access to things like this for only $1 a month. And I get a fancy schmancy email every time Mr. Daps posts on the Patreon with a preview of what the post is. Because I know the Patreon app is kind of glitchy. Because
I think it's better though.
I have podcasts that I listen to audio on there, and the audio feature on Patreon is not great.
I hadn't even considered that.
Yeah, I listen to bonus content on Patreon. And I will say, somebody asked who is the tallest Geeks Corner co-host. Definitely not me. I would say Haley or Cameron.
I think Cameron.
I'm trying to picture Haley.
No, because Johnny's about my height.
Yeah.
Was Cameron taller than me? Cameron is taller than me, isn't he?
Haley's taller than you.
We're the same.
Haley's.
She just wears shoes.
Fair. I don't know who the tallest Geeks Corner co-host is. It's not me, I'll tell you that much.
But I will give you one more tease for Patreon. Tomorrow night,
we're going to
I
tell
am
you
going
everybody's
to be...
height in one by
yes,
one.
no, we're not. Tomorrow night, though, I'm getting to experience something that's called Soup Night. and Haley will be there. So Haley and I will take a picture with Soup and
Soup corner.
and we will put it on the Patreon tomorrow night. And you can find out what, I don't even know what kind of soup we're going to have. I'm excited about this.
There is a piece of DAPS lore that I don't think has ever hit the internet called Soup Corner.
I don't know that we know where the file is.
But we have recreated since then. I don't think
Yes.
that has hit the internet
No.
either. But Soup Corner.
It's
It's
delectable.
It is such a deep cut of DAPS lore. Like,
It goes way back.
it really does. And you'll kind of say, like, anytime one of us says soup, one of
We
us
all
will
know
say
it's gonna
Soup
happen.
Corner.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Congratulations on doing Soup Corner tomorrow night.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
But it's Soup Night Wednesday. Our dear friend Andrew, who
love Andrew.
is a huge fan of Buzz Lightyear and, what is it, Star Command?
He has been on this show.
He has been on the show.
And
which
Buzz
is-
Lightyear of Star Command is still not on Disney Plus.
So everybody tweet Disney Plus for Buzz Lightyear of Star Command for Andrew. All right, we're going to run out of time if we keep going off on
It's
soup
fine.
and all this random stuff. But holidays have begun at the Disneyland Resort, and we were there this weekend covering a lot of it. We have, who is alphabetically the first co-host, alphabetically by eye color. That's hard.
Me? Because blue.
Yeah, sure, why not?
These questions are stressing me
Yeah,
out.
that was a good one. I should have saved it for Geeks Corner Plus,
Ask this-
but that one was
okay.
like...
Ask
Anyway,
all of your
holidays.
co-host questions, and we'll answer them at Geeks Corner Plus.
Yes, we will. Holidays began at Disneyland this last weekend. We have all been there as a team. We have filmed just about everything you could imagine. We've got fireworks. We've got World of Color. We've got Christmas Fantasy Parade. We've got Mickey's Happy Holidays. We've got Mostly Kosher that's not posted yet, Blue 13, and so much more. Disneyland Band, Dapper Dans, you name it. It's probably going to be up very soon. But I have been rendering and editing and posting for the last 3 days, 4 days, something like that. Not getting a lot of sleep because there's been so much to cover. But I feel like we have a comprehensive look at what the holidays are this year at the Disneyland Resort. Viva Navidad, how could I forget that? So let's start this off with entertainment, because we really haven't gotten into the foods yet. What is your favorite entertainment offering?
Do you even have to ask?
Is it Mickey's Happy Holidays?
It's mostly kosher.
Oh, mostly oh, that's good too.
Yeah, it's mostly kosher. Mickey's Happy Holidays, very close second. But man, mostly kosher is so good.
Okay,
Love them.
good choice.
And there's a new singer this year. I think they may have been in before. But they are incredibly talented, and they hit high notes very, very well. And it's just always really fun to see how
It is.
inclusive Mostly Kosher is.
It's one of the most fun shows. Just
Period.
Well, and it's just so unabashedly themselves,
Yeah.
whoever it is, and so it's just a lot of fun, and they interact with the guests in the area, and
They always bring their own personality to the shows very well.
yes.
And not in a way that's intrusive, because sometimes performers will find
Yeah,
a way to
if
make
you-
a show their
and
own.
or if you're doing the whole like look away things don't bother me, they probably won't bother you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're engaging with them and you're leaning into it, they're gonna lean back into it, and I think that's really great. And I do think it is one of the best shows. It's really one of the most underrated shows, I feel like,
I agree.
during specifically Disney Festival of Holidays at Disney California Adventure. One of the shows that can never be underrated because it's just absolutely so fantastic is Fat Cat Swinger.
Oh, 100%.
To me,
I want to see Mostly Kosher back on the Fat Cat Swinger stage. Not replacing Fat Cat Swinger, but
have they ever been over there?
yes, they have.
That's the big stage?
Mm-hmm.
Not the little one when it was the little circle one? I don't remember this.
I saw pictures the night of them on that stage
I wonder if it was for
from
a
a couple
special
years
event.
ago. I'd like to see them, like, Fat Cat is Wednesday through Saturday.
Yep.
I'd like to see Mostly Kosher Sunday through Tuesday.
Okay.
I would just really like to see them on a bigger stage with a bigger audience.
I would rather see Mostly Kosher 7 days a week and be able to see them anytime I show up.
That's fair.
But
Well, I was saying, like, they could also be on the...
So what's your favorite, let's say, parade / street party? So we'll include a Christmas Fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
Mickey's Happy Holidays, Viva Navidad.
Mickey's Happy Holidays.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's... Everyone has heard my hot takes about A Christmas Fantasy. I think it's a great parade. I think it's a classic parade.
27 years old this year.
Yeah, it's older than me, baby. But
And
it also
it's
took
fantastic.
But it also took a year off. So are we the same age? Says it's 26th season. I don't know.
I think it was 95.
It was
when
95.
out,
Yes,
so
I
it's a
was
year.
joking around about 2020.
I know, I was thinking through.
2020 being a year off.
Mm-hmm.
And 2021. Because it wasn't, no, it was back last year. Just kidding. I can't do math or remember things.
It was here last year.
Yes, it was here last year because
we
we
watched
went
it
to
multiple
the
times.
Christmas party, Merriest Nights last year, where it was. Remember? They ran Christmas Fantasy at night?
Oh, yeah. Okay,
At
gotcha.
Merriest Nights. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. I just think that A Christmas Fantasy is very classic in a lot of its presentation, and sometimes I think it needs a little bit more of an update. I do love Viva Navidad, but something about me is that I don't like when things are too loud, which is funny if you've met me because I am always the loudest person in the room, typically.
We have microphones, they know.
But Mickey's Happy Holidays is fun, it's short, it's sweet, and I think that that is the best part of Mickey's Happy Holidays is it leaves you wanting more from it. You're never like, how many more floats are there? Oh, is it almost over? Like, it's very fun, quick,
See, which I
fast-paced.
disagree with that because I love that shared experience of A Christmas Fantasy that, like...
I don't hate A Christmas Fantasy.
Well, no. I'm just saying if I had to choose one or the other, I would have a very hard time choosing between A Christmas Fantasy and Mickey's Happy Holidays because they're so different. So Mickey's Happy Holidays, it's quick, it's over, it's fun, and it's a very good boost of happiness. Whereas A Christmas Fantasy Parade is a solid dose of magic after magic after magic because you get
Warm fuzzies.
the toy soldiers playing the trumpets and the drums, which is always classic, and then you get all these different characters doing things, and it ends with Santa Claus, and you just, like, to me, it's a Christmas special, like, that you watch every year, versus Mickey's Happy Holidays, which is that really fun cartoon that you watch every year for Christmas.
I was going to say, Mickey's Happy Holidays is the Christmas episode of your favorite TV show.
Sure, the 22-minute version versus the 2-hour version.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I do enjoy Viva Navidad. I think my challenge with Viva Navidad isn't the show itself, it's the location.
I was going to say, the location does not do it favors.
Like, filming it on Friday, and they had the little section in the front blocked off for VIP or whatever. So I was slightly off-centered and had to do the whole move over after it turns around thing. And I realized it just really is a hard show to see.
Because you're this close.
Because you're close, and the way it's bent is in and around you, so it's just kind of a hard thing to... And I don't know what the answer... Like, I almost feel like if they could bring it down like they do...
Where the processional?
Mm-hmm, like
The
Lunar New
Mulan's
Year.
Lunar New Year.
Yeah, down into that middle area in front of the stage of Paradise Gardens. I almost feel like that would be a more accessible place for everybody to see it. I don't know that the float would be able to turn around and all that jazz, but I would love something like that because I just... As much as the energy is great in there, and it's really a fun place for it. And then you also lose a bunch of people, or a bunch of space, because all the people are in line for the brewer.
Yeah.
And like, is it Bayside Brews? And
Yes.
and so you lose, what, 20 feet there also?
Yeah.
And that really is the best spot to watch, is
It's right
part
in
of the
front
queue.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I love it, but I just wish it was a little bit easier to watch. And then people line up for it super early too. So, yeah, but I love Christmas Fantasy. In fact, we used to do a thing where we'd watch our YouTube videos with, years ago, we made Dapsteins. They were very elegant. You've never seen these though, but I don't think I have them. I think my brother has them all. But
I should have brought my Daps mug that I found.
you would drink eggnog that we would make from scratch.
We need to do that this year.
And you would watch A Christmas Fantasy Parade, and you would basically, opa every time there was another float or something. I don't remember exactly what we did.
Can we bring that back this year?
What, watching the parade? Or Dapsteins?
Dapsteins?
I couldn't find, they don't make them on
No, I'm just saying like the idea of eggnog, and we could do like a Dap swatch of Christmas Fantasy.
Oh,
or
yeah, that could be.
Something
Or something,
like
yeah.
that. Just because I think that'd be very fun. I mean, as we all know,
I'm seeing multiple comments for the toy soldiers. They're a lot of fun too.
we all know, there's going to be 2 weeks that we won't be able to get into the park.
That is true. So we're going to have to do some streams. Yeah.
So I think that actually might be really fun.
Maybe we should give Bailey a Christmas miracle present and watch
Will he say it?
Blackbeard's Ghost, which I just watched. It was fun.
He said the thing.
I did.
I just
Blackbeard's Ghost with eggnog. That'll go well.
said it again.
All right.
I wish that eggnog latte still existed.
I do too.
To get up on my high horse for a second.
Very much so.
The barista in me does not. The consumer in me sure does.
We definitely do need them. Mickey and Friends and Daisy Duck have all gotten new holiday outfits on Main Street
so
USA.
cute.
What do you... Okay, now we know what you think. Is that your favorite one of all of them?
I haven't gotten a chance to look at all of them. I think that Mickey is so dashing in his
Sweater?
His
M sweater?
He's got a sweater, he's got a hat. He looks precious. I just think that no matter what you put Daisy in, you could put Daisy in a trash bag and she will make it look like the nicest trash bag you have ever seen.
She will glam it up.
She will. And
Yeah.
it's
And then she'll be sassy with it.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is the Daisy Duck, like Mickey is always very like sweet and Minnie's very sweet. But Daisy's like, I look good and I know it and I'm gonna tell you about it.
Yep.
So
Which is funny because you think of her cartoons and that's not necessarily her. Like
it's a very recent adaptation.
she's
of
a
her.
very pragmatic, practical duck in the cartoons.
She is the foil to Donald because
Yes.
Donald is very
She's the straight duck. and he's
ridiculous
the,
and crazy, and Daisy is the no, calm down, I found a solution. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a new take on her character, and I like it. A lot.
I think it's fun too, and it's. I feel like it's a park-led character
I agree.
character trait. Yeah.
I will say that they all look fantastic, though.
I like that. I feel like all of them were pulled from 50s and 60s cartoons. Like
what I
they're
love.
not, but they have that feel of they could have been. Like Donald's hat very much reminds me of when he's going woodcutting in the snow, and Goofy the same sort of direction, and Mickey and Minnie. Actually, I think the male characters to me look more of that era, and the female kind of have that universal Christmassy.
Classic Christmassy. Yeah.
But all in all, fantastic job, Disney, and
I will
it's-
say, I like them a lot more than last year's costumes.
I do too.
Last year's costumes were very like modern snow day.
Well, I feel like last year's costumes they could have kept through February
I agree.
or March if you're, or
a-
April or May.
It was
if
like
you're
a
in Minnesota.
winter costume.
Yeah.
Because it was like they were in snow jackets and they were in puffers and like all that stuff.
Yep.
I think that this is like a very, you look at it and you're like, oh, these are holiday costumes. So
They feel very holiday, Christmassy, whatever you want it to be.
I love it very, very much. It's very like sit by the fire, listen to Bing Crosby type of thing, you know?
Another thing I'm curious if you love is we now know what's happening with the treehouse in Adventureland, and it is going to be called, wait for it,
Take a
the
deep breath.
Adventureland Treehouse. I'm not waiting for the we don't have enough time.
Oh,
we
you're
have,
not, you're not doing the other half of it?
No, because there's like 12 more things we have to go through.
Cool. And we only have 12 more minutes.
Yeah. Adventureland Treehouse, inspired by Walt Disney's Swiss Family Robinson, which I also just watched. Because of this announcement, I was like, I haven't watched that in years.
never
I
seen
think
it.
it'd be fun to go back and watch it. I don't know if you like it, to be completely honest.
Why?
There are some things that have not aged well.
Oh, yeah. I might
And,
not like it that much then.
There's some things that are great, and there's some other
Okay.
things that are just like, oh, okay, I'm a little
Sign
bit
of the times.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we know about this new Adventureland Treehouse. It's going to have a music room, a science room. It's going to be a fun thing. There's it looks like a reference to sea. I thought it was interesting. They have mother's room, brother's room, sister's room.
They added a
which
sister.
Might be, I'm thinking maybe from the upcoming series on Disney Plus. Who knows? Father's room, or I think he's got a studio or something downstairs, which is going to be artwork of the
Father's
stuff
den.
upstairs. I think this is smart though, because they're going to have pictures of the stuff upstairs down in that father's area, so those who aren't going to climb the stairs can still have some sort of an experience. And the kitchen, I believe, is down there also, which is not a huge surprise. But what do you think about? What do you think about Adventureland Treehouse?
10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. The rumor was 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10.
So is that like 0.01?
10 to the 10th power. Anyway.
Oh, I thought you meant 10 out of 10, which would have been 1 out of 10, which would have been... Okay.
We don't have time for this, Katie.
Sorry, I got distracted.
As he also gets analytical.
Well, I'm Mr. Daps.
We know. Anyway.
Oh, good.
You should start making a name tag, though, in case we get confused. I have
Okay.
one that says my name.
Is it going to be decorated?
I just imagined you, no, I have a magnetic one. I just imagined
Still be
you
decorated.
walking through Disneyland where you're like, I'm Mr. Jabs. And it's like a magnetic name tag. Anyway.
I've seen crazier things there.
I know, we both have. I love this. The rumor or the thought or the murmurs on the street was that it was going to go after flashier, newer intellectual properties. And I want to make something very clear.
It might be.
No. I want to make something very clear. This is an intellectual property. This is not an IP-free attraction. This is intellectual property.
100%. I
Doesn't
think it's going to be old and new.
Doesn't matter if it's old IP, it's still IP.
I think it's old and new IP, if I was
Okay.
making a prediction.
But instead of doing something flashy and kids love this movie and it sold lots of toys and whatever, they honored the history of what used to be in that attraction. Because they could have done, like, I mean, they did Tarzan, for crying out loud, in '95. Like, they have gone over the flashy animation that kids love. I love this idea because, I mean, Magic Kingdom still has Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. We are doing it in a different way.
Well, and so does Disneyland Paris.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool there.
But I think that honoring the history of what was there before is something very special about Disneyland specifically. And it is like a Walt Disney thing. So I think that honoring the history is really cool. I was so pleasantly surprised by this announcement.
Yep, I think it's great. All right, moving back over to Disney California Adventure, one of the things that was actually one of the bigger deals to me on Friday was all of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever celebration representation in Avengers Campus. So we now have the return of the holiday version of Avengers Assemble with Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, which is hilarious. And the reason I bring this up is because throughout the day, all but the first show, I believe, Black Panther does arrive and is when they actually assemble the Avengers. Black Panther is one of them. We're not going to tell you who that is in case you haven't seen the movie. We're going to be spoiler-free today.
I'm going to be using non-gendered pronouns.
Mainly because the amount of spoilers I've seen in the last
So
day,
many.
I'm shocked. We also get an introduction of the new Black Panther warrior. That's, I think, 11:50 or something. I saw the day I was there on Friday. Just kind of ask around, watch. I'm sure somebody will tell you. Then we get, throughout the day, Black Panther is meeting people. Yeah. We also get the M'Baku, the Way of the Jabari, which is fantastic, hilarious. And
M'Baku being a meet and greet, or not a meet and greet character, but a character in Avengers Campus, top tier.
Hilarious.
Top tier.
We got to hear what a narwhal sounds like on Sunday night.
He told us.
Yes, because each tribal leader, has an animal sound because it's based on their favorite animal. And if the kid doesn't know their favorite animal, M'Baku helped them. And so I've heard a dog now. I've heard a narwhal. I've heard a lion. And
I was speaking to a
what was the other
host,
one we saw?
It
was a narwhal and a...
I don't remember what was with the narwhal. But
Okay.
I was speaking to someone who teaches magic at the Ancient Sanctum with Dr. Strange. And the other day, they heard a kid say a penguin.
Oh, yeah. That was good, too. I would have taken a different choice with the penguin sound, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very fun, interactive show, and so they'll have two kids that come up, and then they'll also have an adult come up and play the drums, which is
really cool.
hilarious at times too, especially if they don't have rhythm. But I give this show 2 thumbs up. It's completely different though than the Dora Milaje.
Red Panda.
Red Panda.
That was what it was.
That was it.
It is completely different. I will say there is a moment in the M'Baku show, and it always catches the audience by surprise, which is, I think, my favorite part, is M'Baku honors the Black Panther.
Yep.
And literally points them out. And then the whole audience turns around and the Black Panther is up there. Which
is not a new thing for these shows. Because usually, like with the Dora Milaje, you would see that happening before.
But it was just very...
And it was interesting on opening day, when he started his first show, the Black Panther was already there.
Yeah.
And so I was ready for it. And actually on Sunday night when we watched it, at the beginning of the show, I actually checked up there and I was like, oh, weird. There's no Black Panther there right now. And so it was
I think they've
cool.
gotten the timing down on that.
Or they were late. You never know.
I just think it's really special, and I think that speaking of the Dormelage, that ever since Chadwick passed away, there's, which I mean is before Avengers Campus, but there is that palpable moment when we honor those who have gone to the ancestral plane, and I think that now since Black Panther 2 has come out, and we all kind of are feeling the loss of Chadwick Boseman again, I think there is just this definite, I don't want to say pain to the moment, but beauty.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the coming years. Like, where do they go in the land with the Black Panther characters, I'm going to say. Because there's a lot of different options that you could go since it's not technically
the MCU.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
I will say there is also a moment that you were able to film.
That's what I'm going to.
Beautiful. You can talk about that then because you've seen it.
So what they do every night around dusk when it's getting dark is they have a lighting moment that's in the Black Panther Celebration Garden, which is basically the old queue for the Hyperion Theater. They've redone and made it into kind of I almost want to say a memorial to King T'Challa, and so at dusk, the new warrior Black Panther comes in and is wandering around the garden, and then wanders up to this sculpture of the Black Panther, the actual panther
from Wakanda.
From Wakanda, has this moment with it that's kind of remembering King T'Challa, is the way I'm interpreting this. Lasts maybe 3 to 5 minutes. It's not super long.
But it's beautiful.
It's very beautiful. It's very simple. It's not overly produced. And I would tend to guess it's going to be one of the more popular nightly things in the realms of, Christmas tree lightings and small world lighting. There's something about this that I think is even more powerful, mainly because it has such a human connection when they're doing this. But it was 5:15-ish on Friday night.
Again,
I would ask around or just be there when it's starting to get dark. Like, and that's it's kind of like the lighting of Cars Land too. Yeah. Like, technically it's 10 minutes after, like I would go with it's 10 minutes after dusk, like that would be my guess. But
it feels like it's another way that the Disney parks are able to honor Chadwick Boseman. And I think that that's incredibly special. And it's kind of one of those things of, they're honoring Chadwick and they're honoring everything that he brought to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and into, Avengers Campus. There's so much of Avengers Campus that wouldn't exist without Chadwick, and what he brought. And so again, I'm kind of reading into that as another dedication to him.
It's a very nice nod.
It's wonderful.
Speaking of a nice nod, we watched Black Panther Wakanda Forever also this last week, and we won't have time to do a full review of this.
Bring tissues.
There will be 0 spoilers here. What did you think of the movie?
Bring tissues.
Is that your whole spoiler? Okay, good.
It's not a spoiler.
Your whole review?
Like, that's not a spoiler.
Is that your whole review?
No. My whole review is that I wish it was not 3 hours long, because I don't like movies being 3 hours long. I think that there was parts of it that felt that there's not any immediate moment off the top of my head that I'm like, oh, this part should have been cut, this part. But I think that maybe 30 to 45 minutes could have been taken out of the film, and we wouldn't have lost any of the plot, if that makes sense.
It's a great movie.
It's a great film.
I don't actually think any of the scripting was bad.
I agree.
In fact, I thought it was solid scripting, solid story. Characters were amazing. I thought there was a lot of transition time or setup or following up time that didn't need to happen, and I think that could have sped the movie along. I really, really enjoyed the movie. It did not pass the watch test. I looked twice at my watch.
So did I.
So I think it's almost one of those movies where I want to see it on a Saturday afternoon on TBS.
I agree.
Because I think the TV cut might actually be a little bit faster and a little bit more concise and move things along a little bit quicker. But
never miss the post-credit scene of a Marvel movie. Especially don't miss the post-credit scene of this film.
Yeah, but 2 thumbs up. What did you say? Yeah, and I won't say it's my favorite MCU movie, but I don't think it was supposed to be.
You know what it was, though? It was my favorite of this phase.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Like, I like Doctor Strange too, but I definitely liked this more. I don't know that I think this might compete with No Way Home for me.
Okay. But yeah, there was some incredible moments. Clocky's right. Angela Bassett gave a performance. In
Angela
all
Bassett
caps.
is a treasure.
But we are now in Geeks Corner Plus, which means I'm going to start scrolling back through the chat and finding the questions that we were asked. I did see a question on if we were asking, or if we were filming Candlelight. You know it. We wouldn't be Daps Magic if we weren't. The only reason we wouldn't is if we couldn't get in or something ridiculous like that. But we have reservations for that weekend, so we should be good with that. Do we have any question on hosts?
Ask us your questions about hosts. No, I'm sorry. Ask us your questions about co-hosts.
Co-hosts.
There has only ever been one host of Geeks Corner, guys. I don't know if you know this. I'm going to talk about this. I am the longest running co-host of Geeks Corner, right?
Yes, you are.
I have only missed for like the flu and having COVID, right?
Yep.
Okay? Like, I have been around a long, long time. I have moved my life around that Tuesday nights at 8:30 are untouchable.
Yes.
Right? I'm not allowed to call myself a host of Geeks Corner.
You're the co-host.
You just said host, though.
I said co-host.
Let's see. Which
co-host has the largest DCA 1.0? That's clearly you.
Who's your favorite co-host?
The one that's sitting next to me.
Nope, not a political answer. Who's your favorite co-host?
Loudest co-host. I think that's Cameron. Don't you think that's Cameron?
Surprisingly, that's not
I actually do think that was Cameron. Co-host oldest to youngest when they were on the show. Oh, so at the time when they were on the show?
So at the time they were on the show.
Johnny's oldest.
Okay.
I think it would be Johnny, Cameron, Haley, and then you.
And then me. Is there not another co-host?
Other than that's changing. Well, we could call the other Haley, in which case that would be Johnny, Haley, Cameron.
Which Haley are you talking about? Are we counting Melanie?
Mm-mm.
Okay, hold on, because I have the Geeks Corner list.
She was only on like 2 or 3.
So I have you, me.
Yeah.
This is outdated.
Or Hallie, I'm sorry.
I was like, were you Johnny, Cameron, Haley, Melanie?
So Melanie
Marie,
would probably be.
Sarah.
Sarah's younger than Johnny, older than Cameron.
Hallie only did 6 episodes.
Hallie only did. I thought it was 3, but there you go.
No, Nathan's done 3 episodes. Anyway, I think I'm the young
co-host most likely to travel to the moon.
Oh gosh, looking at that list,
Cameron.
I would say Johnny. Johnny does math.
He does math.
You have to do math to go to the moon.
Yeah, but he doesn't like adventure.
Okay.
I scared him so many times.
That's true.
Which co-host would win in a spelling contest? That one might be Johnny.
That's fair.
Either Johnny or Cameron, I feel like, in that one.
I did spelling bees as a kid.
I did too.
I like that you talk to me so much. You're like, yeah, Katie wouldn't win a spelling contest now. You're like, she misspells stuff so much.
Well, no, because I was actually thinking of it from the perspective of a spelling bee. They always use the obscure words, which are hard to spell.
That's true.
And I'm like, who would go for obscurity? And that would be Johnny or Cameron.
That's true.
Was kind of my logic on that. I think we hit all the questions.
Wait, ask more co-host questions. These are fun. Ask like a... No, actually, who is your favorite co-host? Don't be diplomatic. Who is the most fun?
It always is the person next to me, though. Like, because I'm so in the moment that usually that is the moment. Like, that's...
That's Johnny.
It's
We've
the
talked about
person
this.
Sitting next to me.
You're so...
No more questions. I guess that's it. Kermit the Frog.
They're holding hands. No one's talked about the fact they're holding hands.
You worked hard on that.
Mr. Naps watched me for a solid 2 minutes as I tried to get them to hold hands. They...
Tallest to shortest co-host.
Oh gosh, let me pull up the list again. Hallie is shorter.
Yes, definitely.
Sarah is shorter.
Yep. I'm going to guess
It's probably
Cameron, Johnny.
Sarah, Hallie.
I thought we were going tallest to
Oh,
shortest.
tallest to shortest?
So Cameron, I'm going to say Cameron, Johnny,
I think that. Okay, so.
then maybe Nathan, then Melanie.
No, I think it's Cameron, Haley, Johnny.
I thought Johnny was taller than Haley.
I don't know. He's shorter.
I don't know either. Okay, well then, and then Melanie, then you, then Sarah, then Hallie.
Yeah. I'm on the shorter end of the Geeks Corner co-hosts.
Who's
I'm an
your
average
favorite
height.
penguin co-host? Well, they're all
The
all
penguin next
interns.
to me.
Well, they're all interns.
What's your favorite penguin intern?
That's a good. Which one would you pick? Because I don't actually know as I'm thinking about
Probably
this.
Sebby.
Sebby. Huh.
Why are you surprised?
I don't know. I think he's obnoxious.
You're like
Sebby?
the obnoxious one likes the obnoxious one. Like, what's wrong with you? Co-host most likely.
So
to make
I
a
like.
return.
Here's. I have a two-part answer on this.
Okay.
I like how the look of Major Minor,
Yeah, classic.
because he's just amazing.
Yes.
But he's also kind of a jerk. I like the personality of Harry Larry.
That's fair.
Like Harry Larry, if I'm gonna hang out with someone, I'm gonna hang out with Harry Larry. If I want to laugh, it's all about Major Minor. Co-host most likely to make a return to Geeks
So
Corner.
I'm gonna go with 72 and up. I would probably say Haley.
Well, I would actually say if we're gonna use all of them, Nathan's the most likely to make a return.
Nathan or Murray.
Yeah, Murray makes returns occasionally too.
Yeah.
So you said Haley?
I said like of long form co-hosts.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I would say
Yeah,
Haley.
I think Haley. You could see. Yeah,
Because we've already seen Johnny come back.
yeah, that's true. He just lives further away now,
He does.
out of state.
Yeah, states are a little harder to.
Yeah, I mean not now
not.
because we could
I
do.
was about to say not in the world
We
of.
could always do virtual, but yeah,
Not in the world of virtual reality.
that is true. All right, unless there's any other questions.
Ask more co-host questions. These are fun. I don't know if you guys know this about me. Where does Egon land on the list?
He's not a co-host.
He's not a co-host. He's a special guest.
Yeah,
But I also have a lot of special guests on here.
he's just weird.
Co-host who would win in a rock paper scissors. Not me. I'm too anxious.
I would put Johnny as the winner of that
You have
because
to be.
he has that weird
you have to
like.
be able to read people.
Yeah,
very well.
he can do that. I would
And
say Johnny.
I panic in stressful situations. I mean, you all have seen it. I am like, it's so stupid. I'm like, oh, rock, paper, scissors, but I'm like,
Which one?
like,
Okay.
I freak out. And I think people can read that on me. So I think I'd probably be out first.
Okay.
I think it'd probably come down to Johnny and Cameron.
Oh, definitely Johnny.
No, I'm just saying that I think that if it was like a final two
like
type
that,
situation.
they're the ones that would end
like
up
if we did like a bracket
for
thing,
sudden death.
I think it would be Johnny and Cameron is who it would come down to.
All right, Katie, what should people do?
You should co-host who can make Kermit and Piggy hold hands.
There you go. Katie, what should people do?
Go to DavsMagic.com,
There
check
you
out all
go.
the Disney and geek news as it happens. Find our Patreon. You can give us $1 a month and you can find all of the secrets.
Or more.
Or more.
Then you'll get more.
But there's also some secrets
That is
that you
true.
can unlock. For
Also,
just
make
$1.
sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels. We've got a ton of videos continuing to go up with the holidays happening. And as you heard earlier, we will have candlelight videos coming up in the next few weeks as well, including, well, not candlelight including, but also we have our Christmas episode coming up. And I think it's going to be on December 13th, is what you said?
December 13th?
December 13th will be the Christmas episode.
Gives
We
you
have
12 days of
started to
Christmas.
figure out what is going to happen for this year's Christmas episode. It will
have
be epic.
Tangible items for the Christmas episode
We
already.
do. We're baby stepping our way into it. But that is all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.